10 gemstones that are more rare than diamonds. We are all aware that diamonds that appear to be clear are a woman's best friend. The issue is that they can be rather expensive to purchase. However, it turns out that these aren't the most costly gemstones available. That distinction belongs to other jewels. Welcome to Best Wonders, where today we'll be showing you our list of gemstones that are more rare than diamond. But before we continue, be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get more videos like this. Now, let's move on to the video. Number 10. Tanzanite. Tanzanite is an exceedingly rare and exquisite stone that can only be discovered in a tiny mining region in Tanzania, close to the Mariana Hills. It is an epidote mineral that has beautiful blue and violet coloration from the zoisite mineral and trace amounts of vanadium. Plate tectonic activity and heat in the region around Mount Kilimanjaro caused it to originate during the mid-Ediacaran epoch around 585 million years ago. You can see different hues of blue, burgundy, and violet on the stone depending on how you turn it. Under fluorescent lighting, it seems even more violet. It has more of a reddish-brown tint with some clarity when it is in its raw stage. Heat treatment eliminates the external brown layer to reveal the blue and violet concealed inside. Tiffany & Co. gave the mineral the name Tanzanite, naming it for the nation where it was found. When Tiffany & Company first put it on the market in 1968, their marketing team didn't believe that the blue-violet zoisite would be very user-friendly. The American Gem Trade Association added Tanzanite as a birthstone in December 2002. Number 9. Grandidierite. If you thought grandidierite was hard enough to say, then you'll be shocked when I tell you that they're also hard enough to get your hands on. Since these rare precious stones are so uncommon, you probably won't know many people who have jewelry created from them. Grandidierite is a blue-green gemstone whose hue varies depending on how much iron is present. The iron content increases with the amount of blue it has. It has good cleavage in both directions and is suitable for use in jewelry, but it is also very challenging to cut. According to the International Gem Society, French mineralogist Alfred Lacroix initially found the gemstone in 1902 in the southern Madagascar region's Andra-Hamana cliffs. In honor of French explorer and naturalist Alfred Grandidier, Alfred gave the stone the name Grandidierite. Since its discovery in Madagascar, he was the first explorer to extensively describe Madagascar. Grandidierite has also been discovered in the countries of Canada, the United States, Norway, Algeria, the Antarctic, India, Italy, and Malawi. Despite being present in all of these nations and continents, it is incredibly rare and has only ever been found in small pockets. Number 8. Musgravite. Musgravite doesn't appear all that different from a typical clear diamond when viewed in that way. Aside from a few characteristics, the price is unquestionably what distinguishes this stunning stone. It is so uncommon that even a rough shape or a carat may fetch $35,000. The rare oxide mineral, which is mined at the Ernabella Mission in the Musgrave Ranges in South Australia, is used as a gemstone. It is a transparent stone that is gray-green to grain in color. Musgravite has been discovered in South Australia, the Antarctic, and northeast Greenland. There have only been a few findings in Burma and Tanzania. You should now understand why it's most likely impossible for you to obtain musgravite. Even some of the most renowned gemstone specialists haven't yet. Number 7. Benitoite. Despite being extremely rare and expensive, some gemstones and minerals aren't particularly appealing. Benitoite does not work like that. Not only is it uncommon, it's probably the most alluring of all those rare minerals that have so far been discovered. It has a hexagonal shape and is a deep blue color, but it can also be white, colorless, purple, or pink. It has been utilized in rings, necklaces, and other jewelry because it is perfect for jewelry use. Although purchasing something containing benitoite would require considerable wealth. Discovered in 1907, it was designated as California's state gem in 1985. Since then, it has only occasionally been discovered. In fact, it's so uncommon that gem cutters genuinely attempt to make the best cut. They also want to make the biggest cut possible, so the proportions aren't always as ideal as with other, more widely used gemstones. Surprisingly, benitoite can change from clear to orange when heated, and then you can start to see glimpses of pink. Heating, however, is not a common method because some inclusions can erupt and ruin the gem. Number 6. Jadeite. Jadeite is a member of the mineral family that includes the more well-known jade. Of course, the rarity of this form of jade sets it apart from its nephrite brethren. The jadeite that is most highly prized has a deep green hue that is primarily found in Guatemala and California. The name comes from the Spanish expression piedra de hijada, which translates to stone of the side, and refers to the way kidney stones were treated when they were rubbed against a person's side. Since its discovery in Burma, the beautiful green hue of jadeite has been adored by the Chinese. The best jadeite is hard to find. Beautiful jadeite demands some of the highest prices among stones on the current global market because it is vivid, elegant, and translucent. Number 5. Jaromedjavite. Having been discovered in Siberia in 1883, Jaromedjavite is a remarkably rare and distinctive mineral. When it was discovered in the Adamchilan Mountains in Siberia, the aluminum borate mineral, which contains fluoride and hydroxide ions, was given Pavel Vladimirovich Eremiev's name in honor of the Russian mineralogist. Since then, it has also been discovered in Germany's Eifel district and the highest mountains of Namibia's Tajikistan. Jaromedjavite's hues range widely. In transmitted light, they may seem as colorless white or yellowish to blue, white, yellow, brown, or even aquamarine blue. Any necklace, ring, or bracelet would look gorgeous with the tapering and elongated crystals in this gem when properly cut, which makes it a valued collector's gem. Since mineral collectors prefer their uncut form, it is rarely cut for jewelry. This is not to argue that this unusual and diverse mineral is faultless. In fact, for some collectors, inclusions like crystal growth lines, feathers, and fluid-filled fingerprints contribute to their attractiveness. Number 4. Ammonite. Ammonite has been recognized as a gemstone since 1981. It was once the shell of ancient marine mollusks called ammonites, which inhabited the Bear Paw Sea between 75 and 70 million years ago. The rainbow of colors that cover this lovely gemstone are the result of special fossilization process. How rare ammonite is, though, is one of the queries that we get asked the most. Actually, ammonite is one of the world's rarest gemstones. This is due to the fact that it is exclusive to the Bear Paw Formation, a geological deposit. Only one location along the St. Mary River in southern Alberta is known to produce gem-quality ammonite in significant quantities. Although ammonite has been found in other places, it is rarely of a high caliber. Ammonite is extremely uncommon, primarily because of the small geographic distribution of this deposit. There may only be 6 to 8 years of mining left, according to estimates. Since the ammonite factory opened in 1987, it has been substantially harder to get ammonite of a high caliber. All of the excavated material is examined for potential gem content when we mine for ammonite. Due to their significant nature, the pits are also manually investigated. Number 3. Painite. Despite not being the most beautiful gemstone in the world, painite is unquestionably one of the rarest. It is because of this that a single carat of gem-quality painite may cost up to $60,000. Browny red or red-orange is the usual hue of painite. although the gemstone also contains calcium, boron, oxygen, aluminum, zirconium, and a little amount of chromium and vanadium. These elements give it its color. The hexagon-shaped mineral was considered to only exist in 2 crystals until a sample was found in Burma in the 1950s. Prior to 2005, just 2 faceted gemstones were known to exist, but after the discovery of a new northern location in northern Myanmar, everything changed. Several hundred of the thousands of crystals and fragments that were discovered have now been faceted. However, very entire crystals are still uncommon, and even the smallest crystals can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Cheap ones cost only a few $100s. Since they have been utilized as a chakra opener and to relieve mental, emotional, spiritual, and bodily discomfort, many people seek to have them. Number 2. Paudretteite. Professionals have not had the pleasure of viewing paudretteite up close and personal because it is such a rare mineral gemstone. When given the chance, they are astounded. It is a colorless, light pink stone that is highly fragile and has crystals in a rainbow of colors. The only other location they have been found is in the Mogak region of northern Myanmar's Shan state, where they were only discovered in small quantities in the 1960s in Canada's Mont Saint Hilaire. When it was first discovered, only 7 crystals were found, and it wasn't until about 1986 that it was actually identified and registered as a new species. Its name comes from the Paudret family, who ran a quarry close to where they were found. They are hardly the most expensive or sought-after gemstones. Despite being quite uncommon, this may be because they are brittle. Some jewelry websites offer them for sale for less than $10,000. A pear-shaped single paudretite weighing 1.82 carats and being clean to the eye could be purchased for just over $5,000 in one website. Number 1. Red Diamond. The red diamond is the most expensive gem in existence. It can cost up to $1 million per carat and is not frequently known or acknowledged. Australia, Africa, and Brazil are the only places you'll likely find them. But even there, finding red diamonds is extremely rare. Only 30 red diamonds of real gem quality are known to exist, and the majority of them are under half a carat in weight. Given how rare red diamonds are, there are undoubtedly some well-known specimens that fetch high prices. For instance, the 0.95 carat, brilliant, round-cut Hancock red diamond weighs as much as other diamonds. It bears Warren Hancock's name, a well-known collector. The most remarkable aspect of this diamond is its incredible hue rather than its size, which is unquestionably not gigantic. It features stunning purple and red colors. It was resold in 1987 for $880,000, so you can only imagine what it is currently worth, which is probably in the millions. Which gem would you like to own? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell for more of the world's best wonders.